What's up guys, it's Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We're back with another vending video. This week we're going to two of our locations, and it's been I think 2 weeks since we've collected from these locations. Since last weekend we were at the auction in Tennessee, looking at all those different arcade machines and claw machines and pinball machines and all that cool stuff. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'm going to put the link in the description and a little info card right here in the video for you to check that video out, because it's really cool to see exactly how much those machines are going for these days, especially after this whole pandemic and everything that's going on. But anyway guys, check it out. So we are out of root beer at this location, and it's kind of funny. I've been struggling to find some inventory this week. First of all, there's not a lot of great sales in the Flip app, so that's challenging to start off with. But at the same time, I am having trouble finding root beer. And as crazy as that is, you would think that, I don't know, I guess because maybe it's just not stocked up as much as the other sodas out there, but mug root beer for some reason has been challenging for me. So I'm going to throw 12 in this machine right now, and I have to go out and find more. But by the time I do, I have a feeling that those 12 are going to be gone, because at this location, this is our car place. It's a brake and alignment shop. And at this location, you're going to notice as we get into the collection portion of the video that the sales in the soda machine have gone up, and the sales of the snack machine have gone down. And the reason for that is because it's getting hot here in South Carolina, guys. So when the weather goes up, when the temperature goes up, especially at this location, snack sales go way down and soda sales go way up. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I find more root beer pretty quickly, because we're losing money if we don't have it in that machine, because the owner of this location buys all the root beer. I swear I stock it just for him, and that's fine with me. You're also going to see while we're doing our collection, he asks for change because I think he wants to keep a bunch of ones stocked up so he can just buy from the machine, which I think is pretty funny. But right now we're stocking the Coca-Cola up, and I think we're going to go run out to the car, grab some Mountain Dew, because the Mountain Dew is getting a little bit low, and we know we need to keep this machine stocked up because, like I said, it's going to do well when it comes to the soda sales this month, for the next couple months, because it's going to be very, very hot here in South Carolina. And when I say hot, I mean humid hot. And you know how that is. If you've ever been on vacation to South Carolina or anywhere in the South, really, it gets so humid hot here. So everybody's always just flocking for those drinks. After this location, we're also going to go to the Laundromat location as well. And you'll see just how well that did, because that's just a drink machine. So that's going to do well because it's hot. People are waiting around. They've got extra change in their pocket from their laundry. So that machine's going to do well also. All right, let's take some Mountain Dew in here. We'll get that stocked up. So while I'm doing that, how did you guys like the arcade video? We're doing more and more arcade stuff here on the channel. I've officially designated Galaxy Games 843 as a vending and arcade channel. And I've got some cool stuff coming up. So we had an arcade game pickup this week. So we're going to be doing a video on that probably midweek I'm shooting for. As you know, we try to do one weekend video and one midweek video every week. This week we didn't have a midweek video because we had 3 videos last weekend with the arcade auction. So I apologize if you were looking for a midweek video this week. We're going to have one this coming week where we do an arcade cabinet pickup. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, guys, so that way you're notified when the new video goes live. If you're interested in arcade topics or arcade stuff, this one's going to be really cool. We got a great deal on a machine. The seller told us it's not working, so in the video we're going to go pick it up, we're going to plug it in, we're going to see what's going on with it, and we're going to see if we can fix it on camera. Going to be a great video. It's a really cool, iconic arcade title from the 80s, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that way you can check it out when it goes live. We're shooting for Wednesday this week. Hopefully that'll be on point. If not, it might be a little bit later in the week or this coming weekend. So again, make sure you're subscribed, guys. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a very cool video. All right, we're getting the Mountain Dew stocked up, and we've just about got it done. Once we do that, it's going to be time to move on to the collections. All right. I sometimes struggle getting my hands into those tiny little columns. They're skinny columns for this Royal 650 machine. I'm sure all of you out there that have Royal machines know what I'm talking about. It can be challenging to get your hands in there, especially those back columns. It can be quite a pain. So luckily I got that all taken care of without scraping my hands up this week. And let's go ahead and break the box down, and then we'll do our collection. Now remember guys, this is a 2-week collection at this location, so it should be a pretty good pull cash wise. This machine never usually does a lot of quarters or dimes or nickels. But there's a couple in there, so we'll go ahead and pour those into the bag. Not a whole lot to show you real quick, so don't worry about that. But let's pull what we came for, guys. Let's pull the dollar bills out. There we go. Nice fat stack of dollar bills. And like I said, the owner of the business asked for some change. So we're gonna go ahead and count some change out for him. And just so you know, when I do the final count at the end of the video, I converted the I think he gave us 2 20s for 41s. I converted the 2 20s for 41s back to ones for the collection count because I think it just creates a cooler effect. So yeah, I did a quick count. I think there were 47 ones in there right there, and he wanted 40, so I think I took 7 out, and then I handed him 40, and he gave me 2 20s back. So again, remember guys, at the end of the video, when I do the bill count, I converted those 2 20s back to 41s for the video. So FYI guys, don't worry about that. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and lock that machine up. And this machine can sometimes be a little challenging locking it up. So I apologize if this takes a second here. For some reason my Royal 650 doesn't want to catch all the time. And when I do lock it up, sometimes that door is still loose. So I'm always kind of paranoid about that because I want to make sure that it's not, letting cold air out and therefore forcing our cooling deck to work harder than it should. And I guess wasting electricity too for the location. So we don't want to do that. All right, we'll open the snack machine up and we're going to see some kind of disappointing results in this one. As you know, this location loves the Nestle Crunch, so we're going to stock those up. And I think we've got a few of those breakfast bars we're going to stock up as well. Those seem to do pretty good, okay. I mean, I guess as good as can be compared to some of the other items in this machine. Because places when they want to have breakfast stuff, especially if their shift starts at like 8 or 9 a.m. and maybe they didn't have time to stop and get something to eat on the way to work, or they didn't have time to bring something. So I like to try and find something that I can put in the machine that's kind of breakfast related. All right, we'll get the rest of those Nestle Crunch stocked up. As you can see there, that row is almost empty. I think there's 2, maybe 3 there that are still in that row. So yeah, we're gonna go and get those stocked up. And then we'll go ahead and check the rest of our rows. You're going to see how I get one shelf of those stuck and how I fix that. It kind of made me nervous for a second because I wasn't sure how I was going to get it unstuck. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to close up the machine. All right, so we're going to fight with this drawer like we do. And there we go. We got it on the second try. Checking that drawer. Looks good. That one looks good. I'm going to pull this one back out, and I'm going to let it drop so I can move some things around. And this is where the drawer gets stuck. Because what I wanted to do was take some of those and move them down to the row to be consistent. And now that drawer is stuck on the back motor. And I didn't realize it at first. I was like, why is this not moving up? So I kind of fight with it for a second before I realize what I'm actually doing wrong here. There we go. Good. Yeah, unhook that motor in the back. There you go. Now we got it back together. Breathe a sigh of relief. Everything's taken care of. All right, let's not mess with those drawers anymore. There we go. I'm trying to make sure everything's all pushed in all properly. And now let's do the collection. So this one definitely did not have a lot of coins in it. I think there was like, 4 or 5 coins maybe. Enough to fit in the palm of my hand. Look at that, guys. Just a couple coins. And if that goes to show you just how much of the collection from this machine is going to be. It's not much, but there's a few dollar bills in there, but definitely not what I was hoping for. Like I said, we definitely want to have as many sales as possible, but in the summertime, this machine, the sales just go way down. It seems like it does way better in the cooler months, which I guess is to be expected. If I only have $1 and it's hot and I can either buy a snack or buy a drink, I'm probably going to buy a drink too. So I understand that. And I know the employees at this location really utilize our machine. So that makes sense. All right, let's lock this machine up and let's move on to our next location. All right, guys, we're at the Laundromat location, and let's see what we got going on for this week. Remember, guys, it's a 2-week collection. We were not here last weekend because of the arcade vending pinball coin-op auction. So let's open it up and let's see what's going on. So I'm expecting some low inventory levels on this machine right now. So hopefully it doesn't disappoint. So let's open the machine up and take a look. There we go. Wow, Mountain Dew's pretty low. Grape is low. Diet Mountain Dew is about the same. We'll move our storage on the Diet Mountain Dew column around there. There we go. And it's time to do some quick inventory. So again, guys, what I do for my inventory, because I've had some questions come up, is I have a custom-made spreadsheet that I use in Google Sheets, which, if you're not familiar with Google Sheets, it is a free software app available on the Google Suite. It's just like Microsoft Excel, except there's no price tag on it, which is why I've chosen that to use, because, you know, as a small vending company, you got to save money anywhere you can. So I'm using Google Sheets, which you can store right on Google Drive, and you can access from any device on the internet, such as a computer or your cell phone. So I can actually do my inventory changes right there on the fly. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a count of each can and just updating my spreadsheet real quick for each number. And then what I do is, after I stock the machine up, after I leave the location, I will update the inventory levels with the new cans that I inserted afterwards, usually when I'm at home and I'm doing my accounts and stuff like that. So that actually brings up a question. When it comes to doing your counts in money, so obviously I have money counting machines and coin counting machines, but lately I've actually just been counting the coins by hand. And the reason why I like doing that is because I like to look and see what kind of coins I might find. Especially, there's some new coins out there, guys, and I'm not sure how familiar you are with coin collecting. And it's not that I'm a coin collector, but I just I like to find cool coins. So I'm always looking for silver coins or silver quarters, which are quarters from 1964 or earlier. Dimes are the same thing. Dimes from 1964 or earlier are 90% silver. Same thing with quarters. So I'm always looking for that kind of stuff because I think it'd be cool to find something like that. I haven't found a silver quarter or dime in my collections yet, but this week I did find some very cool coins in my collection, and I'm going to save those. I'm going to show those off in the end. But just know that lately, because we've all had extra time being home more and whatnot, it's been more fun to kind of just go through the coins myself and kind of look and see what kind of coins I'm getting, or what might be cool out there. There's some kind of collectible stuff, I guess you could say, out there that people are looking for, and I guess the same thing goes with dollar bills as well. How many of you count your coins by hand or dollars and check for like for coins, the newest year coins or different mint marks? Or with dollar bills, I know one thing I look for is star notes, and I don't know if there's really any value to star notes, but for whatever reason, I like looking for those star notes. And if you're not familiar with what a star note is, a star note is, I guess it's actually a replacement bill or something like that, but it's got a little asterisk star next to the serial number. I'll see if I can't. I'll put something up on the screen right here that shows a star note. So that's what a star note looks like. It's got like the little, like I said, asterisk or star right next to the serial number. So I always look for those, and I found a couple that are more rare by looking them up online. Again, I don't know if they're worth anything or whatnot, but it gives me something to do while I'm counting the money and doing all the sorting and everything like that. So comment down below, guys. Do you look for star notes in your collections? Do you look for different coins in your collections? Lately, it's been something that's I've been doing because it kind of breaks the monotony a little bit and gives me something to do while I'm doing my counts and my collections and things like that. So comment down below, guys. Tell me what you do if you do anything like that, and maybe we can have a nice discussion about what you look for in your collections and things like that. All right, so it looks like while I was talking about that, we got orange Fanta stocked up. Notice we didn't stock up grape Fanta. Yeah, we did not stock up grape Fanta, and there's a reason for that as well. I cannot find grape Fanta anywhere. I was even ready to pay regular price yesterday. I went all over. I went to every grocery store in my area. I went to all the Walmarts. I went to Dollar Generals. I went everywhere, guys, and I cannot find grape Fanta anywhere. So I hope my customers don't get too upset. This is my only location that does grape Fanta, and I tell you what though, the customers love grape soda at this location. As you saw, it's going to, one or two more cans sold, and that sold out light's going to be on in this location. So it's very unfortunate that I was able to find that, because I always like to keep that stocked up because the people love it. Grape soda's good, guys. I get it. So hopefully we can find some of that pretty soon, and I can run back to this location because I got to give them their commission check anyway, or their commission cash, because I forgot to do that on this trip. So anyway, do you ever have trouble finding inventory like that? I know like the Fanta stuff and the root beer, like I was talking about the last location, they're more specialty drinks. They're not the common Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Coke stuff, which you can always find. But I can't seem to find grape Fanta anywhere. And literally, guys, I've gone everywhere in my town to try and find this stuff. So I'm very frustrated that I couldn't find it. Also, remember the last time we were here, the Mountain Dew did not sell very well. And this week it was our best seller, or this 2 weeks, I guess you could say, it was our best seller. It was the lowest out of everything because we had it stocked up all the way to the top, and it was quite low. So it's good to see that Mountain Dew sales did pretty well this week. Again, the temperatures are going up, which means drink sales are going to go up. So hopefully things continue to trend in that direction at this location. Also, guys, while I'm here, I'm trying out a new microphone this week. So in the comments, tell me if you like this audio better than the previous collection videos audio. I'm trying a new mic, like I said. So previously I was using a USB headset. This week I've actually upgraded my equipment. I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone, guys. So tell me if it sounds better, if you like this better. Does it sound a little bit more echoey because I'm in my office and I don't have any acoustic setup or anything like that? Comment down below, guys. Tell me what you like better. If you like the previous audio voiceovers or if you like this better with this new microphone. Tell me what you think, guys. Put it in the comments. Vote previous audio or new audio. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like, guys. I want to hear your opinion on if I should go back to the old way or if this way is better. Of course, I'm still going to have to figure out the different audio levels and different things like that to make sure that everything is balanced out nice. I know I've got some comments in the past for when I had my music too high or my voice was too low. So again, if this video, if the audio is different, I apologize in advance that things didn't balance out as well as they should have. But again, I'm trying out a different microphone for this video. So tell me what you think in the comments, guys. All right, looks like we got our Mountain Dew all the way stocked up, and now it's time to open up the money door. Let's see. Yeah, all right, so let's open that up, and what's the first thing we see? We haven't been here in 2 weeks, and there's a coin gem, guys. Look at that. There's quarters in the tube, but there's only like $1 or $2 worth. So it looks like we caught it pretty soon after it happened. So I'm gonna gingerly open that door to make sure coins don't go flying everywhere. There's a couple stuck there in the mech, and I've had some comments in the past about some things I can do to help that mech along, and I think I'm going to try them out, guys. So one commenter told me to spray some WD-40 there in that chute and let it run through, let it drip through, and put a rag at the bottom to catch the WD-40 drip, and that should lubricate it better to help those coins slide through there and not get stuck on their side or hung up or whatnot. So I think I'm going to try that on my next trip. I think I'm going to try cleaning that mech and getting it a little bit more slippery so that way those coins can not get stuck, and hopefully that'll solve our jam problem, because this machine is really the only machine that experiences jams on a regular basis. And again, I hate that because our customers will lose faith in our service, and that's the one thing that we focus on, is providing great service, because that's how we can beat our competition, right? Those large companies out there, they can't provide great service because they're too big. Because we're still small, we can provide great service. So you want to make sure that we're doing that. All right, lots and lots of quarters in this collection. So we'll go ahead and set those aside for a second. Here's the part we want. We want to open up that bill box. And look, guys, it's another fat stack. Here we go. Look at that. That's what we'd like to see. We like to see lots and lots of bills in these machines, because that means we're having a good day. So we've made a lot of great sales, a lot of great coins. 2 locations did pretty well this week. Again, this is a 2-week collection, so I was expecting a little bit higher numbers, and it looks like we got it with the temperature going up. All right, so let's lock this machine up, and then let's count the cash. All right, here we go. We got our quarters on the side. It's time to put our cash in the bill counter. And let's see just how good we did this week, guys. There we go, $139 in bills plus $60 in quarters for a total of $199 for a 2-week collection. How cool is that, guys? We're definitely pleased with that for 2 locations. So let's check out these collectible coins real quick. So first of all, we got 3 of the new 2020 bat quarters, which is kind of ironic with the whole virus starting from a bat. And we got 1 West Point quarter, guys. So check it out. It's a West Point mint. I think that one's from 2019. But how cool is that, guys? Those are supposed to be pretty rare. And like I said, I don't know if they're really worth anything, but I thought they'd be pretty cool to check out. Alright guys, thanks so much for stopping by and watching all the way to the end of the video. We certainly appreciate your support. Please go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell notification so you're always notified when our new videos go live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Give us a thumbs up and share our videos and help us grow. We really appreciate your support. Again, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.